We're live. So look, you already know what it is, man. It's your man, SumOfMan, like the grand total. We're here with my longtime friend, Mr. Adrian AIDS Art Scott. Okay, and it don't stop.
What's up? What's up, bro? How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you doing today?
Man, it's Monday. We're here. Made it through another Monday, so it's a blessing to be here. Thank you for having me again, too, bro. It's not like that. I'm like a regular, so thank you.
No, you are a regular.
Yes,
you are a regular.
Yes, I'm so juiced about it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I just wanted to take a moment out to introduce you as our new third member. Okay,
hey, it's official.
Third co-host. Okay, Noir King is his birthday today. Happy birthday, Noir King.
Yes, happy birthday, King. Yes.
I asked him if he wanted to do something special. Really, he just wanted to chill at his pad and do his thing. That's what he wanted.
Yeah. Happy birthday, King. Happy birthday. We still got to celebrate him when he comes back, though.
Of course.
But happy birthday, brother.
That's big factuals. But I'm glad to have you here, Age, and I'm glad that we got you on board as our third co-host.
Man, thank you. It's an honor, man. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me on your platform, bro.
No,
thank you for bringing me on the team,
Yeah. It's teamwork make the dream work. Okay. And this is what this platform was created for. It was created as a space for black men to be able to talk to each other and be real with each other about all the shit that we need to be real about, because fuck the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And black men need a space. Okay? We need a space where we can be honest and we can meet with each other. You know what I'm saying? And we can be together and we can build and we can bond.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes, man. We do. Yes, we do. We do need that. So this is a beautiful platform, man. Thank you, man. This is so dope.
And I just want to say, and we, as black men, we still get to bring other kinds of people to our platform and to our space, right? To have open conversations with other parts of the community that we're a part of. We get to do both.
Sir.
We get to do both here. Sometimes people, they get all in their feelings and they're like, oh, bro, you being exclusionary. And it's like, you're right. We are being exclusionary where we need to be exclusionary at.
Yeah.
But we're still inclusionary. You know what I'm saying? In the places that we can be, in the ways that are good for us as a people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. You feel me?
I mean, it's like we do want to make conversation that'll save the world, but before we save others, we got to save ourselves too, bro. We got to like,
you can't help nobody if you can't help yourself.
You can help, man. So right.
Imagine, I got kids, bro. Imagine I couldn't help myself, bro. What can I do for my kids? I can't help me, bro. I can't do nothing for my kids. Like, it could be anything. I could be paralyzed from the neck down, bro. I can't make my kids sandwiches, bro. I can't take my kids to school. I can't do none of that because I can't help myself. And that goes for being emotionally paralyzed or mentally paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Or societally, economically paralyzed. You feel me? But let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of today's Black Men Meet, which is going to be a part 2 for Kanye's Drink Champs interview. Shout out to my man Nore.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear many good things about him. He real funny dude. I haven't seen this interview myself. We can just go ahead and put it on in a minute. But Age, you have seen it. I'll take spoilers today. Tell me what you think so far.
I think that Kanye is an incredible artist. Obviously, that's why we're here to celebrate him. I think that we as a people, we need to start thinking outside the box a little bit more. I know I'm not saying that we don't, but I think we should. And some of his rants are crazy, but it's some knowledge behind it too. So, but what I'm saying is, it's like a tree of like fruit, and you got to kind of pick what you want from this.
Yes, I hear that. And you know something that I hold dearly in myself is that no matter who it is, there's something that you can learn from them, right?
Yeah.
And a wise person knows that you can learn something from anybody. Now, it could be what to do, but it can also be what not to do. Okay? You can learn that as well.
Yeah.
I think that Kanye, though, has a lot of knowledge that we need And he has always said the shit that people don't really want to hear and are not necessarily ready for, but need to hear and need to deal with, especially and specifically when it comes to black people, you know. And really Kanye has pushed in a lot of places that black people want to be at, right? And created doors and spaces for us. And I think that's kind of like underrated in his career as an artist. You know, Kanye's always been really multifaceted. Like, he was a producer before anything really, and he rapped, bro. And he was a good rapper too. And he did a lot of rapping. Okay, a lot more rapping I think than most producers who are also rappers.
Yeah. I mean, and man, I mean, you know, some of this stuff is obvious if you want to like. He produced his own stuff, and then the stuff is incredible. Then he did clothing and like all these things.
But he's always been in clothing, and that's something that's important to know, right? Because he's the reason why we talk about backpack rap. He is the original backpack rapper, because he says it in his music. Like, they was talking about long shirts and shit, and he started putting on polos and backpacks, and everybody and their mama started wearing polos and backpacks. That was Kanye.
And you know what? Even in this second part of his interview, he kind of speaks on why he did backpack rap. Like, you know, I mean, it's so crazy. I mean, I don't want to be a super spoiler, but he's a very complex individual, and then to put himself out there, and then to be able to take the stones from the haters and still be here, man, that's power. That's power.
Yeah, no, that is power. That is power. And it's important for us to acknowledge that as black people and as black men especially, because really we need black men who are going to push boundaries and create doorways and create passages for other black men and other people. And historically in this country, you know, black men have been at the forefront of a lot of movements and a lot of things that have helped a lot of people. Okay, and so have black women. Right? And we cannot be perfect. Okay? No person on this earth is perfect. And we already know that. And a person doesn't have to be perfect to be a good person. And to have good contributions, you know what I'm saying, to society. And that's what I think that we're looking at when we're looking at Kanye. And one thing that I thought about, and I think after this we can go ahead and get into it. One thing I thought about is that, like, black people in this country, we're put under so much scrutiny. I feel like we're more scrutinized than anybody else in this country. And it's ridiculous. Like, we can't do anything. We can't even do good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can't even not do bad stuff without being ridiculed and talked about. And a lot of times by other black people. Okay?
Yeah.
It's other people, but it's black people too. Right?
It's like, so when you are an artist, like Kanye, like all of us are trying to strive for greatness. When you strive for greatness, bro, there will be those haters, you know? I mean, there's going to be these obstacles that's going to come up, and you'll be able to persevere. That's hard in itself, you know?
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I just turned my mic off for a second because I don't know. I live in an apartment. The freaking water is going crazy right now. Okay.
Don't trip. There it is. It's good.
Ooh, thank the Lord.
Well, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, they're gonna throw stones at any artist, and if you know, some artists can't persevere, some artists can't hang. You know, it's hard. So yeah, that's so powerful.
And look, how many other artists literally are saying any of the things that Kanye is saying? You know, there are some people who are doing a lot of things in the background, which I think is good. I think it's great. I think it's really needed. Also, there needs to be people who are brave enough to say it in the public media. What the fuck is really up? And Kanye has always been one of those people. Like, Drink Champs as public as could be. You feel me? Like, any agents or whatever the fuck who wants to, they can look at everything he's saying, have track records of it, all that kind of stuff. You know? And I ain't trying to get too far into conspiracy theories and all that kind of government shit, because I mean, a lot of it's not even conspiracy. But you know that they was like really on that black radical shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really cracking on black radical personalities that they call them. You feel me? And a lot of the shit that Kanye says is definitely some black radical personality kind of shit. You feel me? So, like, he's taking the brunt of that. And that's some powerful shit. You know, and I think that it has to be recognized. Like, his music is great, his message is great. Like, but the fact everything he's done in fashion is great. Okay? But the fact that he continues to say the shit that really needs to be said, that's like the icing on the cake, man. That is the one thing that we ask a lot of people to do, and they don't want to do that. Like Michael Jordan didn't want to do it. LeBron James, he says a few things here and there, but he ain't like really up on public platforms like that. You know what I'm saying? He got the school and shit, which I really fuck with. But it's like there's not that many people who are saying that straight to the core kind of shit that Kanye says.
Yeah, man, and you know, we have our athletes and entertainers in the forefront, and we ask them to use their platforms. I mean, shout out to Kaepernick. You know, I mean, you know, he's doing the best he can with his platform. But as a rapper, you know, what I'm saying that's the essential hip hop thing. That's our thing. And you look at our hip hoppers or rappers, like how many rappers are actually saying anything? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, so you know, I'm not gonna look to, I don't know, LeBron or Michael Jordan to spit a hot 16 about the world, and like, but I would like more of my rappers to actually say something.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like them to say stuff on the mic, but I want them to say more off the mic. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. LeBron say more off the court, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Kendrick, bro, say off the mic, and say what's real, like Kanye is doing right now with the Drink Champs interview. You know, because there's so much shit you can say in a rap, but then there's some shit that you just gotta talk about.
Just talk and air it out. Yep.
And just air it out. Like George Bush doesn't care about black people. Like he could have put that in the line and it would have been clean, right? But our image of that now is him saying that live on TV in front of all these white people. Okay.
That was insane.
Who were not ready for that shit and who needed to hear that and know that because they really up in their fucking houses thinking that it was cool. And they still like that. Okay,
and you know,
this shit's cool. Thinking it's sweet.
And the real problem at the end of the day that people have with Kanye is, Lord forbid if he inspires other black youth to be so outspoken. I mean, this is Cassius Clay again. You know, this is a revolutionary black voice. It's loud and it's loud and uncut right here. So many, you know. Keep it subtle, but nah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we need it loud. We need it loud.
We need it loud. It's only right for balance, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on, somebody has to do it.
Somebody got to do it. We got a lot of quiet people out here. We got a lot of quiet people.
We got a lot of people out here saying nothing and saying a lot.
Saying nothing and saying a lot. Okay, but we don't got a lot of people saying a lot and doing a lot at the same time. Okay, we need more of those people. We need more people who are not afraid to speak their minds.
Hey.
And so, in that vein, we're gonna go ahead and get it cracking right now, and we're gonna start it up.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get this share screen going. Gotta share that sound. Want to share this bad baby right here. Put this thing over here. And change this. Cool.
Thank you, Anna, for being tuned in with us. My homegirl Anna, my sister's Anna, she's tuned in with us.
Okay.
What's up, Mama?
Hey. And that is that Bay
Barnyard, yes, but yes.
Barnyard. Okay, Barnyard Symposium. What's up? What's good, Gianna? We're gonna go ahead and start it.
You know what? Let's switch it up to the Japanese whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, welcome back, baby. ready, boy.
This is just on the. Okay. You getting lit, okay.
Unsolicited by me. It's like, okay, well, if I'm crazy and it's up, then it's up.
Then it's up. Salute. Goddamn, Kanye, he came as Kanye.
So we can't meet, we can't have a conversation? Y'all stupid motherfuckers, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, this Ye, we on Drink Champs on Revolt TV.
Did we take a shot? I don't know.
Yeah, let's take a shot.
Salute. Goddamn, Kanye, he came as Kanye. Let's bring Larry Hoover in. Let's bring him in. Let's bring the y'all in. You look just like your pops too, by the way.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, Papa G's. One of my favorite records on Donda album is Jesus. And you at the end of the record, you talk on behalf of your father. So for people who don't understand the situation, can you describe?
All right, basically on the album, I was speaking on how my father has been incarcerated my whole life. You know, I've been going to see my father from the Illinois state prison system to the federal prison system where he's in Colorado.
Sorry to cut you off, but he's in one of the most, that's like max.
Yeah, he's in the ADX.
He can't even, like, there's not even other inmates he can associate.
And when you say your whole life, how old are you right now?
I'm 47.
So that's a long time.
That's deep.
Yeah, their conversations are through the toilet for the most part. They got a little bit of a way to conversate with each other, but it's not much.
Wow.
So I was just, on the album, I was letting people know that he's been away for, my whole life. My kids are grown. You know, my daughter has never touched her grandfather.
Wow.
She's 22. My son never touched his grandfather. He's 14. Actually, since COVID is going on, my son probably grew maybe 2 or 3. I mean, not 2 or 3, but he grew some inches. Right. And he's taller than my father now. My father is like shorter than me, but he hasn't been able to see him.
Wow.
So, but it's all because of Kanye, and you see how he's open and not scared to address situations. Right. Also coming from Chicago to bring up the fact that give me the platform to speak on my father and keep putting the information out there with the narrative that needs to be put out there. Because you may have heard of Larry Hoover as leader of the Gangster Disciples. Right. You never heard of Larry Hoover as the leader in the community that was an organizer that brought people together. Right. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry to stop you, but there's this series that's on HBO.
Okay.
And it's called The Shot.
You know what? I haven't seen much of it. I don't know if they tried to take it off of that or not.
That's what happened was, it was like about 3 seasons ago. And there was a guy that was in the jail. Okay. And 100% on Twitter, I love Black Twitter. This shit is amazing, right? But on Twitter, they said that was the depiction of Larry Hoover.
Okay, I didn't see it, but I know at a point in time he did call a lot of shots from
jail.
From jail, yeah. He moved good in jail at one point in time. The jail system has changed, but back in the day, the inmates kind of had control of the jail.
So let me ask y'all both something, right? I used to go to Chicago. My favorite restaurant was Sammy's. Okay. And Cabrini Green. I was an idiot for going there. I was definitely out of line. I did not belong. I used to land a platinum artist and go to Sammy's.
There's good people at Cabrini Green.
So
well, you had your Boricua family over there.
I got both. I got black family and I got But the thing was, I felt like when Cabrini Green was standing, when Chicago had these OGs, Chicago was, I don't want to say controlled, but it was, then your father, or so many people is away. Now it's like,
Let's start real quick. Yo, the shit that they're talking about right now.
So many people is away. Now it's like,
it's kind of intense, bro.
Yeah, all right. So we can. It's playing. It just, I'm not seeing it on all platform right here.
What you mean?
It froze up on the noise spot.
Oh no, I paused it.
Oh, you paused it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting okay. So, well, okay. I already seen it, so I can interject. You notice he has
Larry Elder
yes, that is so powerful that he used this platform to get his Fred Hoover's son to come speak about his father.
Yeah, and you know, and he had him speaking on his father on the Donda album itself.
Yeah.
And we talk about black leaders. We talk about wanting black leaders to speak up. And I mean, the reason I brought up Michael Jordan is because he did a lot in the background, but people always wanted him to speak up, and they was always mad that he didn't say more in the public media, right? And now we have Kanye. He got Larry Hoover's whole ass son right here, who's still fighting for Larry Hoover to be, taken out of jail. And he's given him an even bigger platform by bringing him here on Drink Champs so that he could talk about it, so that the public can hear it, and so that the public can get behind people like this.
Use a platform to make some real noise. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Built on everything that Kanye has done so far. Right? All the music stuff, all the fashion stuff, and the stuff he did with Trump even. Okay? And all the people he got out of jail actually. Okay,
powerful.
It was weird, bro. It was weird. I was like, what is he doing, man? But then you see, right after that, him and Kim both got people out of jail. Lots of people, and people.
Yeah, really man.
They know the connections personally, but it's like, these ain't just regular people that they're getting out.
But we talked about this last time with no one really saw the moves Kanye was doing. Mm-hmm. It's like some chess playing, but he was busting some serious moves.
No, that's facts. That's facts, and that's why you gotta zoom out a little bit, look at the board, see what's going on for real. Got some comments in the chat. Money J says, "Just makes me consider the importance and power of black men in our communities, no matter how they are portrayed." I agree with that. Even in illegal terms, the organizers, leaders, protectors, and more are important to our community. Facts. And I was just talking to a friend of mine today, and I'm like, look, if people are in a certain level of poverty, which black people are put into poverty, right, and kept out of financial opportunities by the government, by government officials, by laws, by all this shit. So if you put people in poverty and you put people in enough poverty, they're gonna have to at some point do things that are illegal so that they can survive. It's not because they're bad people. It's not because they want to do this shit. It's because they have no choice. And every single person on this earth would do the same. And we've seen every single kind of person put into a high level of poverty. And we've seen what they do. Okay? So we can't act like everything is all good when it's not. And I think the thing with black people is that we're targeted. We're actually targeted in this world. We're targeted by the media. We're targeted by each other certain times. We're targeted by the government. We're targeted by the police. Okay? We're targeted by local governments. We're targeted by schools. The school to prison pipeline. That's within the last 30 years. Like, it didn't even exist until now. Right? It might have been a thing, but it became an even realer thing. It became like... it became an actual pipeline. You know what I'm saying? It became an actual structure, actual legal structure that people could run over and over and replicate. It's crazy.
Well, maybe it's been there all this time, and we've just, as a people, kind of like start seeing things a lot clearer with technology and showing. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe it's been in existence when all parents were kids, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, but we as a people, we've gotten a lot sharper with technology and information and knowledge being passed over. So,
Yeah, I feel that. Let's go ahead and see what they say about Mr.
Let's keep it going. Let's do it.
Everyone is killing. Like, I felt like we needed the OGs. Am I? And I'm an outsider looking in.
Well, what they called it was cutting the head off the snake. If you get rid of the head, then the body the body will crumble. So to the certain aspect that you're trying to say, I mean, it's true. When it was some type of organization and cats had some type of honor and respect to follow, and the person that was giving them the codes to follow, you know, didn't honor the things that's going on now, it was different. It was safe, you know. People were brought together in the city to keep the violence down, to stop the attacks on innocent people and old ladies and women. You know what I mean? That's the type of stuff they don't like to talk about. So yeah, it was definitely different, and it wasn't just Cabrini Greens. All up and down State Street was projects, and you know who was in the projects? We was in the projects.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me ask you, this record came out with Rick Ross, and he says Larry Hoover. What was your thoughts on that? Because you from the Chi. So when you heard this record, did you take it as disrespect, or how did you take it?
Yeah, I took it as respect. What's your feelings on?
Well, you know, I like the fact that he kept the name alive and put him into the limelight, but I always had a problem that he said his name and then said whipping work. You know what I mean? And he's fighting for his life. So I wouldn't want him to speak on him about whipping work and him and drugs. His federal case that he's dealing with right now is a drug case.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? He has 5 or 6 life sentences. I don't know the exact number, but it doesn't matter because both of them is horrible.
Right.
But under the First Step Act, he deserves to come home he deserves to come home, and he qualifies to come home.
Right.
But it's the judge's discretion. For whatever reason, he don't feel like he should be able to come home at this point. But he.
So look,
It's crazy.
You hear that? So he qualifies to come home, right? And the judge says no, right?
It's crazy.
Like old Larry Hoover is really gonna be out here selling drugs. Okay? Allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. You feel me? And
You want that man to just rot in the cell, like for real. That's so crazy.
For real.
Yeah.
I heard about somebody who was gonna get let out of jail who raped somebody because they decided to change sexes.
You noticed that? Okay, so Amani noticed that she writes, I love that Kanye redirected it directly to Larry Jr. Like, that was so, I mean, I noticed that too. Like, Noye is like trying to get more out of Kanye, and Kanye's like, I'm going to give you what I can or what I want, but you're still under, let me show you how to do this. Like, I don't want to answer that. Larry, it's on you.
Because it's not his question to even answer. You know what I'm saying?
And
and he's creating that space. He's creating that space for Larry Elder's son, Larry Jr. That's what's up, man. And that's
so powerful.
What more can you ask for, bro? What more can you ask for? We're gonna keep rocking. We're only 7 minutes in.
Let's do it, bro.
Deep.
He qualifies to come home under the First Step Act.
So yeah, did you have because we see you had a relationship with Trump. Did you ever have a relationship with speak about Trump with the Larry Hoover situation?
Yeah, when I went to the White House, I spoke on that. It was like a very brief period of time, and then it was a lawyer that Hoover had that I didn't like this lawyer. I felt like he was befriending him, but not really pushing forward the situation. So we found a new lawyer. Right now, we're putting together a new team for him, and I feel like it's much like in the footsteps of my father-in-law, Robert Kardashian.
Okay. OJ, nigga that finished OJ.
Yeah, before first black victory, before we had Oprah and Obama, we had OJ.
Like, I respect that. Okay, go ahead.
No, when I was looking at the screen as a child, they showed a white bar and they showed a black bar, and a white bar looked down like this, and a black bar erupted. Not for the idea of whether he did it or not, but for the idea that for all the people that's wrongfully locked up.
OJ ain't do it, man.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
that's what I'm saying. That he actually got off, and the fact that Robert Kardashian found Johnny Cochran and put together that team, and they won. And right now, there's a team that could be put together.
Sorry to stop you, but it seems like something that is you and your wife, because you kept calling her your wife, so I'm gonna call her your wife, is passionate about. It's like y'all not only you're fighting for the right reasons. Like meaning, like you guys became billionaires and you guys could have said fuck everyone, but you guys are becoming billionaires and then turning around and saying, let me help, let me do something where I'm needed at. This is amazing. Like we've never seen this. I've never seen any other billionaire. Like,
no, Jay is super. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Reform too,
yes.
with Meek Mill and them. They are trying to do the same.
Jay-Z, Meek Mill, like. There's a lot of us fighting in all kind of different ways. It's like that 13th Amendment need to completely be eradicated. But the thing is, it's a specific amendment for slavery for black people that's in the current Constitution. When we shut up and dribble and we rap and we do all this thing is still in the Constitution. As famous as black people and as powerful as we are and as influential as we are, there still are pieces of our 2021 Constitution that are only aimed towards the lost Hebrew race, the lost Hebrew people, known as black, and that is still modern day slavery. So,
real quick, my man is still dropping gems here, talking about the Hebrews, and you know that's a real thing. Black people lost race. And he's talking about the Constitution, right? Which are the actual laws of this country, bylaws or whatever. And that's true. You know, there's still parts of it that are only aimed at us. And there are parts of it that don't even apply to us, right? Even though that they're supposed to, but in reality, in real life, the way that they're enforced, they don't. You know, such as freedom of speech. Black people can't say shit about nothing. Okay. We have a question.
Like without I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I said it before, like America's not programmed to have for an outspoken free black man.
No.
We're not programmed like
his job just because he didn't want to fucking kneel to the goddamn flag. Like what the fuck?
Okay, here's one. Do y'all have something to say about his slavery was choice comment? And Hebrew comments. His slavery was a choice. I'm gonna say it like this, bro. And now I said it, like SumOfMan said it. I feel that Kanye strives for perfection, and he sometimes falls short. And he, sometimes he goes too far and stumbles and falls face down in his face. And we all like, wow, he failed. But the beauty of Kanye is that he constantly gets up, and regardless how much he failed last time, he's still going hard on the next thing. So hard that you kind of forget that he just failed like before. So his slavery was a choice comment. I'm not gonna say I can't really put that under a microscope except that that's his opinion.
I feel like the shit he said around that slavery was a choice. Like, it was just wild. And
that's a wild period. That was a wild period.
Just like the MAGA had stuff, and it's like some of that stuff we gotta leave behind. And look, I this is funny because I told a student today, they were asking me about like what I believe, like, oh, you believe in God, you believe in Jesus, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, look, I do believe that Jesus could have been real, all right, but Jesus is not my savior. I am my savior. Okay, as smart and as talented as Kanye is not my savior.
Amen.
I'm my savior. I learned from him what I can, and I'll get from him what I can, and I'll support him how I can. But I still got to do what I got to do. I still got to do my job. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I said at the beginning of this whole show tonight, like, you don't go to anybody looking I don't pick at anybody's tree of knowledge and eat all their fruit. No one. Right. Like, there's nobody I'm going to go and like take all their jewels and just apply them. So, I mean, same thing with Kanye. You get what you can and rock with what you can. Some of his stuff is crazy. Some of the stuff makes no sense to me.
Exactly.
But I'm still in awe of like, wow, that's not my place to understand. So yeah.
And in every good fruit, there's probably gonna be some seeds.
Come on, man.
Do you eat the seeds? No. Because the seeds would be bad for you. So
here's a real question. I'm not gonna ask anyone's religion, but if you're a Catholic or anything like that, do you follow the Bible 100%?
Man, they don't, bro.
Come on, don't front.
For real.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying.
I ain't seen one person ever.
Follow the Bible 100%. Nobody does.
I ain't even seen 90%, bro. At max,
but what is and you said at max 48% or something like
right?
that. But I'm saying but you even said it like we as black people, we put our people under such a scrutiny that you can't make mistakes.
Yeah, you can't say nothing wrong. You can't do nothing wrong. You can't feel nothing wrong.
You can't even be perfect.
You gotta have a perfect hairline. You gotta have a perfect mustache. You gotta go be all the right stereotypes. You gotta talk a certain way. You gotta dress a certain way, or you're not black. Like that's a real thing.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You're too black. Thing. You're too light. Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic.
Man.
But yeah.
But look, what I want to say something real quick about slavery being a choice.
Please.
At a certain point, bro, we gotta just say, nah, we not doing this shit. And if there's one thing that I don't like that our ancestors did, bro, is I feel like we stayed in slavery too fucking long.
Come on, man.
I wish we would have just got the fuck up. That turned that motherfucker out and was like,
wait. Okay, wait, brother. Let's take that statement. You want to do it? Let's put that statement under a microscope.
Go ahead. Put it. Let's do it.
Slavery was a choice. Well, me and my hip hop spirit, if hip hop was around with the slave days, I'm not a slave. Like I don't know what it was like to be then. No. But if I had this fighting spirit, I think I would have probably got smurfed when I was 14, like 13. Like, bro, I'm not about nigga.
Bro, I can't take it now.
I'm not. Yeah, bro. Like
it's not as bad as it used to be, and I can't take it.
I know. So when Kanye says slavery was a choice. Well, in history, we did have those people who said fuck that and fought back.
And look, we had people who won. Okay, we had people who won. Brazil, Haiti. Okay, all of those Caribbean islands.
and it took over shit. And they took
over. They were like, "Nah, bro, we're not doing this. We're not doing this." And at a certain point, you gotta just be like, no, bro, this is not happening. Somebody come in your house right now and try to be like, oh, bro, you gotta do this work.
No, like, so in the big scheme of things, maybe slavery was kind of a choice for some. Yeah. I don't want to get beat up for a statement.
Exactly. I wouldn't say they chose to be slaves, but
no, it's not. They chose to be slaves, but there were those that chose to fight back and put their lives on the line.
Exactly. Hey, Anna Bergman, thank you for the follow.
Hi, Anna.
Exactly, and that that's just how it is sometimes. And we got to be able to be honest about that. Those are our ancestors. Okay, they're not nobody else's ancestors. They're our ancestors. They did it. We here. Okay.
And you know what? The thing with Kanye, like, okay, he may slip up and say it incorrectly or not perfect, but his thought makes you at least think like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, could
it have been?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Some choice involved in here. Even the choice of the decision.
Yeah. Right? Oh, but they hate when you speak up, bro. They hate. Of course. They hate when you and see, this is that inspiration. Kanye got us talking. Lord forbid more black people get to talk.
I'm saying. And Anna Bergman says hi. Thank you for putting your word out there. Yeah. Thank you, Anna.
Anna's dope, and she's white, but we love her. She's dope.
Look, this is the last thing we'll say. We're gonna get back to the video. Accomplices over allies. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Let's get more white accomplices. Let's get more Latino accomplices. Let's get some Asian accomplices, bro. I'm trying to accomplice with everybody. Okay, I'm trying to work together. Shout out to John Brown, bro.
You got to give collectively, that's the whole point. That's the reason why it's talks of me and Drake doing a concert to bring light to Hoover together. And that's
I see you with Jay Prince, and Jay Prince obviously is affiliated. I see the Rap A Lot chain.
Jay Prince spoke about it here, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you know, so for a bigger call, for period, I love Drake anyway, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just, I was just telling you like little back and forth basketball type of professional rap stuff we was dealing with. Right. But on a bigger, and also I say, you know, those of us that know how to organize are brought to their demise. Because they do not want us to be organized. They want us to be modern day slaves.
Deep shit, man. Deep shit. Deep shit. So where is it at? You hiring a new lawyer.
All right, let me speak on one thing with the lawyer thing, cause yay is yay. We expanded the lawyer team. You know what I mean? He didn't see eye to eye with the attorney, but he took us to a point, but we added on to making the team stronger. Right. And you asked me where we at, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so he was denied without prejudice. So
what? Say that again.
He was denied without prejudice.
Like flat out denial. Like
no. So there's a lot of other people that's on this case that was released from the First Step Back. It was nine people on this case, and maybe 6 of them are released. Right? Wow. They denied, and it's the same thing, pretty much the same paperwork.
And Kamala created the First Step Back, right?
Kamala created.
You don't like Kamala at all.
Yeah, we are.
You've been going that.
No. Who created the first?
I think Biden. No, it was Biden. I think or Clinton.
No.
Clinton. No. Trump.
I don't think none of us know what the hell.
I don't know what the hell. I'm just riding with y'all.
It came out. It came out during
the first step back is to get people out, right?
I think the first step. It started before Trump, but it came out. Trump pushed it through, and that's when it came out.
Trump pushed through the First Step Act, niggas.
What does that mean?
What it means is.
I need to hear what it means, though. I need to hear what it means.
Stop dick riding fucking Democrats so much they don't do shit for us and be dissing Trump and like they helping us with tax, like eating, we getting out of jail, we doing all this. This man Trump was like the most favorite white person, and y'all let media make it. We used to use him and we ain't mention none of it. We ain't know who none of these people are. We don't know who these people are. We don't know who the mayor of Chicago is.
He said something kind of interesting here though. And look, me and my brother, we be having conversations about this, and I don't fuck with all that racist shit that Trump promotes. But I also know that these motherfuckers were racist before Trump ever came along. Okay? And what I also know is that we benefited a lot from some of the stuff that Trump did. Like, the motherfucker took way too long, but Trump gave us the first stimulus check. And that shit came in handy as a mug. All right, and all those tax breaks and shit. Come on, bro. Come on. And Trump is a motherfucker who let black people out. Biden, when this nigga got in office, he said, if you made more than $600, then I need to know about it. I was like, what?
You know, it's funny looking at Trump in high. I can say Trump because he's not 45. He's gone. But it's kind of crazy because like he did do some good. He did. He did. I hate to admit it, but like on some real shit though, like the idiotic stuff he did was just it overshadowed the stupid. Like come on, like keeping it real. If he would have just shut his mouth and like passed out stimulus checks and all, he had the black vote again. No, he's giving up checks. Facts. And he's not. Yeah, and you're giving up checks, and you just picture Trump without the obvious racial dumb, grab him by the pussy and all that shit is just stupid,
let's
bro.
Not forget that Trump is an actor. Okay, Trump is an actor. Trump is a business person. Trump is gonna say and do whatever the fuck he thinks he has to say to get the votes and to get people on his side, and he knows that these rednecks will fucking vote for him even if he doesn't represent them. He just has to copy the shit that they say and they'll vote for his ass because that's how they are. He knows that. And he definitely did incite them. All right. But
Trump was busting his ass to try to get the black vote.
Already racist.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was more concerned trying to get the black vote. Like, yo, I'm cool with Kanye. I'm take pictures with your rapper. I'm giving y'all stimulus checks. It's like free chicken day at Popeyes or some shit. Like, man, it's pop for black people.
Man, it was.
It was kind of like, wait, good shit. 45. You was hella ignorant though, but
man, straight up, straight up. But ignorant. You know, I tell these kids all the time, they're like, don't get it twisted, man. These racists are already here, bro. Trump, yeah, he might have made it worse, but he just made them be more upfront with it. And I'd rather these be more racist up front than be racist behind my back. Okay, fuck behind the back racism.
Yeah, just put it up front. But you know what though? The funniest thing is with 45 gone, all those racist people, they just kind of fell back into their pocket. But they're still here.
And they're still making racist votes.
They're still doing they're still doing the same shit. So it's just that 45 is not there hyping it up.
Exactly. Yeah. But they still here.
They're still here.
They in your class. They in the police force.
They in the job.
They teaching your kids. They at your work. They your boss. Okay. They gotta hire you, but they hate your ass. And we didn't see motherfuckers like this. Okay. So let's not get it twisted, but let's go ahead. But also, fuck Trump.
And I want to put it out there. I do love white people. I want to put that out. I just want to put that out there. I don't know if that's the setting, but like I love white people, but I love black people the same. And I mean, just because I love people doesn't mean that there's not snakes in each pot. I'm saying there's snake ass black people I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, I want to be clear, like the love is there, but also the hate is there, and I recognize both.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I love all people.
I love all people.
And you know, I call myself a Rasta, right? And one of the I wouldn't even say tenets, but one of the main things that we care about, right, is one love. And what that means is one love for all people. And that means even my enemies, right? People who might be my enemies, I love them. But if you my enemies, I might have to do something that's less than lovely. Okay? It's not because I don't love you, not because I don't like you. But
you're just my enemy.
You're just my enemy. And you put yourself in a position to, you know what I'm saying, not be my enemy no more, because I don't got time for this. I don't got time to be having enemies. I can't die out here. I got a family. I'm sorry.
And on that same note, we want to respect the black family. And then I also, like as just said, just to people out there, yes, this is Black Men Meet, but we are inclusive to everyone. Please join the party.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's, you know, as a black person, I know that it's important for me to build with other black people, because we share an experience together. And that's why I make it a point in my life, because I know it's important and it's important to me. You know, I love all people and I'm black and I want to build with other black people. All right. And I know that we as a community of people and a group of people, we need to build together, you know, because we're in the same place and together is better. And that's the bottom line. Anna says, we were having this conversation about allies in the chat, right? And I also, we're talking about being an accomplice and not an ally. And I said we need somebody more than an ally. But when you think about the actual definition of an ally, that's way crazier. And Anna touches on that. She says, allies face the same danger. So that's why I think it's presumptuous as hell for white people to call themselves allies. Right. And countries become allies during war because they are both under attack. Right. Yeah. Or they're working together to fight like an accomplice. I think in this society, the word ally gets thrown around so much that it loses its meaning, really, you know, and we need somebody who is going to fight with us because we're at war, whether we want to accept it or not, whether we want to believe it or not. There's a war being made on us, and we need people around us who are willing and able to fight with us, you know. And that's what it comes down to. And to me, you know somebody's heart by what they do. What they say, it's all right. But what they do, that shows who they are. All right. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Age, you got any other words before you?
You know what? You know, you're absolutely right. It's your acts, bro. It's like people talk put a good front, a good verbal image, but it's your acts that really define you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I want to see.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. This person just came out the blue, and we still killing each other like crazy. You know what I'm saying? All these industry plants and these rappers and this and that. Y'all understand that y'all mentally controlled and used, and you not loved. Y'all just simply like just a ticking, like they just counting on the killings, the deaths, the murders, the vote. You know what I'm saying? At the boardroom, when they want to like hire celebrities, they're like, how do we get this celebrity that relates directly to this financial group and the community? That's why they don't have, they might have black people, they ain't got dark skinned black people on these boards and these corporations. We are in modern day slavery. And at this point, it's like, I put my life on it. This shit that I'm saying right here, bro. And let me tell you, I don't want no white Christians come up to me telling me how I shouldn't be cursing and what I should be doing. That's still other forms of, it was Christians in the KKK too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Also Christianity, there's Egyptian monks from back in 1300s. So when atheists tell us, oh, well, Christianity was thrown at you by the slave, no, it wasn't. Jesus been here. We the blood of Christ. That's our people.
This is the first time I heard of amen and drink champs ever. Holy shit. Holy shit. Shit got real.
So I'm trying to tell you, man, Jesus is real, bro. And man, black people, we ain't gonna sit. I remember when I called to get Rocky out of jail. I called Trump. He said, man, Trump said, yeah, you my friend. You know, my black approval rating went up 40%. You know, when you came to the White House, and everybody's like, yeah, he's so crazy, he's so crazy.
That's crazy. 40% That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of percent. And all it took was for Ye to be there. And a lot of us said he was cooning. Okay. But niggas still voted for him.
Crazy. Still voted for him.
Okay, so let's not forget it.
Crazy. Look at his hair. Look at he wearing his hat. Blah blah blah. I'm protecting. That's what Jay said. I'm protecting you by saying a red hat. That's why I got so, irate about it. By the way, we can all have an opinion.
I do agree with you that they do use influencers to, for us to go different ways, and it's other than just on the internet. It's with politics and what have you.
Rap.
Hey, hold on. Did anybody notice that cut but me?
Brother, hold up. You know what? I didn't want to say that. Let's talk about that. Please, can we talk about that, please? Yes. Can we talk about that, please, brother? Yes. Can we, please? Yes. Brother, go ahead. Hold up. Go ahead. Brother, hold up. Brother, hold up. Nobody recognized that. And I wanted to say that before about, brother. First, that's why I could do, okay, let me just really put it. That's why I'm doing this podcast with you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Because you're sharp. And you're the type of sharp I need to still sharpen still. So I'm trying to get my blade sharp fucking with you, okay?
I hear you.
So thank you. I want to just say, giving you props on your keen eye. Brother, that shit was edited, my nigga.
It was.
That was real. And let me just say this. I want to stress intelligent black men conversation here because we are intelligent black men. Yes, but when I use nigga in my statement, I'm trying to drive a point. Let me just put, I'm not trying to say the N word just to be cool, but my nigga, yo, did you notice it was edited?
Yes.
And I noticed it and I was just like, hold up, son.
Like, what was he saying? What did he say?
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
the other one was 2 hours long, bro. The other one was 2 hours long. Why they gonna cut some shit out of this one and make it shorter?
And not even shorter, but I want to know what was chopped.
Yeah, what?
I want to know why, yo.
Because he was going somewhere with that.
Come on, man, yo. Brother, hold a minute. This rapper head around this. A drink champs. That's edited.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I've never watched the Drink Champs that's edited, and I've watched a lot of them. I may have not watched. I watched about 90% of them. Like seriously, I watch a good. I've seen the Keras One, the Big Daddy Kane, EPMD, Wu Tang. I've seen a hell of them, and I don't think I've ever seen them chopped.
Exactly. And y'all gonna chop this right as this man's really about to say some juicy real shit?
And I want to know what was took
Me
out.
too. Me too. What did he say? And it was quick. It was quick like they didn't want you to notice that it was chopped. And then it went to another segment that that could have connected to it. You know what I'm saying? What if it was Kanye who said cut this? Then if it was Kanye who said cut it, then it gotta be cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it was Ye or the others. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and brother, that's just like, wow.
I just want to know what he said.
Wow, me too. That's crazy.
Because it looked like he's about to say something, and I don't think Kanye is a perfectionist, right? But unless he says something hella crazy and like just wrong that he didn't like, I don't think he'll want to cut it. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like he wants to be honest and open and like forthcoming with his experience and what he believes, and it doesn't seem like he's trying to hold things back. You feel me?
And what the scariest thing is when what would be said in the Kanye Dream Champs that gets edited? That's just crazy. Like, wow, what did he say? I want to know. But thank you, brother. Like the fact that that's edited and that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah,
it is. It's mad crazy. But look, we're gonna go ahead and keep it trucking and see what else.
Let's do it.
That shit right there. Look, sometimes you gotta watch out.
Rap music.
But like I was saying, he was denied without
prejudice.
Without prejudice, which means he can come back.
Oh, so that's a positive thing.
It's a positive thing. It's still open.
He
so
has
he
a
can come
chance to make it out because of the first step. He has a chance. Explain more to him.
Yeah. So that's why we building the team. When we go back, we want to have a stronger, just a stronger case with what we bring to him. So we.
And how
get
long has he
extra
been
help.
locked up?
Said over 40 years.
47 years. My mother was pregnant with me when he went to jail. I've been going to jail my whole life. Never been arrested.
That's insanity, man.
When I was a kid, I used to get money from behind the toilet because he'd go in the bath. Well, that's how they made it look. He'd take me in the bathroom, get some money behind the toilet, give me $5. Come out, I was happy to see my father because I know I would get $5,
And
wow.
All right, listen. I just want to ask. Probably not even. What is? I'm not even qualified to ask this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. So, at one point, was he the leader of this notorious gang? Because I know, but I don't really know.
I mean, there's no way around that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It is what it is. It grew. It started from somewhere.
Right.
And, as he got older and his understanding grew and seeing young men coming to jail,
right.
he started doing other things. He,
right.
did things like you had to go to school if you was in there.
Right.
When you came out, you were supposed to each one teach one in your community with, different things. It was a thing called growth and development. It was a book. Right. They act like it was a negative thing, but
right. Same way like they say the Crips started out as a positive,
right.
Positive. Yeah.
But it was a guideline from becoming, from being a outcast to society to becoming a part of society, and trying to have economical and political and just building our own community back up, But they said it was a game book.
Right. So what made you want to be involved?
Okay, so hold on real quick. Hold on. So he's talking about Larry Elder taking his gang, taking the members of it, and doing something positive with it, and helping them to become like regular members of society, right? And this is not the first time that a gang has been transformed into something like that by black people.
Or maybe the gang took a negative turn but started off on some pure innocence. Because if I'm correct, the Crips, and they were like, before it took a negative turn, it was like uplifting the neighborhood and all.
It was because the Bloods and the Crips, they actually descend from the Black Panthers, and there were some of I would say splinter organizations, but there were some affiliate organizations who transformed into the Bloods and the Crips
Yeah.
After you know the Black Panther Party like really split apart, and it was really over political differences, and they were positive for the community at the beginning, but then you know things get twisted, drugs come into the picture, and that is recent. You know, like the 80s.
The 80s, yes. But brother Uwe, like you just got to be in tune with your history, and like not just the history from the books, but like because these books, man, come on, man, these these books are really not accurately.
Face, boy.
Yeah, boy, they still tell you.
Some of these books saying slavery was a choice.
Yo, they still telling kids Christopher Columbus discovered America. How can you tell a kid that today with all the technology and information? Like even the babies know a bold-faced lie, and they teach you that in the school. So it's crazy.
Information. They might ask you that if you're trying to get a passport. I mean, not a passport. If you're trying to get a green card or something, a visa up in his mug, like, hey, bro, who discovered America? It better be Christopher Columbus.
You better say Christopher. You be like, come on, bro. You know it's Christopher Columbus. You do a smirk face, like, yeah, I guess.
Christopher Columbus.
I guess. Christopher Columbus, I guess. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever you need to know, bro. Just give me the coin. Yeah.
So I can get out of here and do my job.
That's so funny. Yeah.
That's funny.
It's crazy like that. That's some of the unplugging that, like I said, brother, Kanye's not it all. Kanye is not it all. He's not the end to it all, but he's a great conversational piece.
No, that's true.
It's like Tupac 2.0. Like we need to talk and make these controversial conversations. So yeah.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
And political freedom. Well, I was involved because all my niggas is GD. Right. We just all folks, and that's how we like grew up and like. But
and what's the opposite? It's GDs and disciples. That's the opposite gang.
The opposite is Vivendi.
Did he just say Vivendi? Is that the people who own University?
Yes.
Jeez,
we not in the opposite gang at all. GDs and BDs and we all the same. We all on these blocks that we don't own, and we don't have any political say-so. And without political say-so, you cannot move your people forward. They can put whatever they want in the schools. They can put whatever they want in the food. They can put whatever they want in music. They can put whatever. Go ahead. What is it?
Yeah, but like he's saying, like my father used to he had everybody together.
Wow.
You know what I mean? In peace to deal with situations in the community. Everybody. So all the different organizations.
And it's those, you know what I mean? It seems like Chicago got worse.
Anyone you name.
It seemed like Chicago got worse without the OGs in the building.
Definitely.
When I would go, I went to prison with my wife and with Common, and they had everyone on the yard. Then we went into what they call it, the high security. What's the name of the? Where it's like
the whole, pretty much the boxes.
Was the more intense level?
You the hole?
No, but it wasn't a hole. It was just like glass like this. Okay. High security place. And I looked. Andre 3000, Kendrick, me, RZA. It was all the versions of us that it didn't work.
That's crazy.
I was looking at it, I was like,
that's crazy.
There's not too many styles of video game characters in this video game. It's like, I think it's like 8 archetypes or something. It's like you get the same character. Why is it, this is not to detract from this, but why is it always a star quarterback and all, this is GTA, this simulation. You know, but God, you know, victory favors the brave. God love this. God say, we want Hoover home, use what you got.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get the lawyer. And let me tell you what lawyer is. Just since we hit all red buttons, we got the lawyer that just got Cosby out.
Let me relax. But he got Cosby out?
Yeah. It's so funny. She came by the studio, and she wanted to take a picture with her friend, and I told her, don't take any pictures. She's like, oh, she ain't got nothing fun. I was like, let me see her phone. And she stood up, she started screaming at me. She's like, I don't even gotta be at the studio. I do stuff that's important. I say, I do stuff that matters. She started screaming on me in the studio. I was like, I like her.
Well, you
I
thought
like
she
her.
was just taking.
No, she was just taking a picture with a friend because they was like, happy to just be in the studio. We was recording stuff, and like a couple weeks ago in New York, and I was just thinking like, I'm texting her real nice afterwards because I'm like, man, I don't want to tell Miss Wendy I lost our lawyer because I told her not to take a picture in the studio. But what I'm saying is, she a real person. I actually brought her. You know what's beautiful when you lean into it, because it was when we was in Atlanta, and we brought a lot of different.
I want to say that there have been a couple of cuts in this, but these cuts, if anything, are minor cuts. That other cut was like in the middle of him saying something.
Something big.
Right.
Excuse me, brother. I don't know if you noticed my bro from Duck Soup just pulled up. I gave him the link to tune in, but I guess he joined. But my dude DJ Rose here. Rose, that you? Like,
yeah, I seen him. I was like, you know what?
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm up here listening.
Slide on in.
Yeah, okay, he's black man. like,
right.
What's up, bro? Yeah, it's
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's up, bro? What's up?
What's going on, y'all?
We're chilling. And says, what's up, Roselle?
What up, Anna?
What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Thanks for joining us tonight, bro.
Good.
Well, we're on this page of this this Yeezy interview. You want to just keep it going? We got Ralph for some interjection. You know what I'm saying? We can just keep it going. Tune in, bro. Let's keep it going.
Organizations, together. And actually, because we had Dirk and Larry and me and Ruga and different people on that album, actually, what Promise told me that be with Dirk all the time is that it actually has affected Chicago in a positive way. When Malik Yusef said it actually has, that Donda exercise, when we was at the Mercedes-Benz, I'm talking about this, was like, we had everybody.
So Amani asked why you wanted to include Roselle. I think Age was trying to send him the link just to tune in, but I saw he tried to join the meeting, so I let him in.
Yeah, it was an accidental. But I love my bro too.
Yeah,
but it was an accident.
Like, if out of all accidents, it could have been it's Roselle. I think he's a good brother to have on the show today. Like, we're talking about hip hop. So I was like, bro, like I'm gonna let him slide in.
And cats understand.
I kind of felt that's what happened.
But bro, on the same note, I want to put it out there. I am established with Duck Soup, another podcast, and I would love the listeners of Black Man Meat to also come check out me and Ro. You want to talk about Soup real quick while you're here?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Big up the Soup, bro. DJ Ro, that's the DJ of Duck Soup.
Oh yeah. I'm the DJ of Duck Soup. With the host, Age Scott. We do Duck Soup, a hip hop podcast, hip hop, politics, and everything else. So,
and that's every Saturday at 8.
Every Saturday from 8 to 10.
Every Saturday 8 to 10. That's on YouTube. Duck Soup, DUKKSOOP. Correct.
Bam.
Yes.
But I also, being a member of Black Men Meet, this is the revolutionary, super on point podcast that we also should support, bro. So, bro, pulling up, it's a beautiful thing. Thank you for a beautiful accident. Beautiful accident, right?
Look, exactly. I was literally telling my lady today, nothing is coincidence. When I seen Roselle was trying to join, I knew what happened, and I was like, "This is meant to be." And that's the same thing that my lady just said.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us, bro.
Man, thank y'all for having me.
Yep, let's do it.
In there, together, talking. So it was, it already started a positive change. What I like is I leaned into this idea of let's get a better lawyer, because they got me on some, you can't wear a hat, you can't say this, you can't say that. It also made me like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, work on Hoover cases much. And I'm like, man, no, I have to do this. God is calling me to do this. And Manop was like, they had just got caught. Manop called Jennifer up. Boom. She was into it. She's from Chicago originally, right? From Chicago, prison reform. Watch this. She talked to my wife and gave her another code book while she was training to be a lawyer.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because I was giving ideas for skits for SNL, and my wife was in a session with the lawyer that's training her, and the lawyer got on the phone and started making bad suggestions. And I was like, man, this dude's an idiot. They got an idiot training my wife. She gonna fail the bar the third time. Because I feel like there's people who might not want, they don't want you. There's people who might not want Kim Kardashian to become a lawyer. Because you know what happens when Kim Kardashian becomes a lawyer? That shirt gets a little bit higher. The cleavage gets a little bit more covered up. It's 14-year-old girls, 17-year-old girls that's posing a little bit. They want to become a lawyer. She affects people in that way. And it's people that don't want her to affect these women in that way. They want her to affect them in that other way. And they could...
Yo, that's crazy that you just said that, bro. I never imagined Kanye to say something like that. Because I first of all, I've never seen any of Kim shows, but I don't really know what she's actually like. And I don't think the reality TV version of her is the real her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know she was trying to become a lawyer.
Remember the Kim Kardashian cover shot where her ass was just huge and they put a cup on it, and she was like, I feel that they put Kim, especially since she linked up with Kanye, they've tried to paint a buffoon of her also. Like they really don't want those two to get any traction because they've been like acting a fool doing things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because they both got people out of jail. They both did.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
It wasn't a solo thing. Once you outgrow stuff, it gets buried if you want it to. Yeah, Amani J says sex tape ain't never going away though. But her dad was a lawyer, and that's excellent. And once you outgrow stuff, it gets buried if you want it to. Yeah, I think so. Especially in the case of Kim Kardashian. But I think it's dope that she's becoming a lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, everyone got stirred from their youth. Everyone got stirred. It's just how much are you gonna hold on to your dirt from your youth that's gonna dictate your future.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got a sex tape. Yeah, I was sucking dick and I'm a smut, like whatever. But that was like in my 20s. Now I'm a lawyer and you just got to deal with me, my reality today. Yeah, you know, you can watch the video of 20 years ago if that's what you want.
Right? Or you can look at what
you could deal with me, or you could deal with me in the present.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to deal with you. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with her in the present, regardless of looking at the old tape. So yeah.
Exactly. And Anna says, Kim gave credit to the people that had been working on the cause for a long time. She didn't try and keep it all herself. That's dope. And I feel like that's the kind of stuff that we need to see more of in the media. But when you think about the media, these are not the kind of stories that they're even trying to sell, because they're not sensationalized. They're not like super polarizing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have no nudity in it. It's not about none of that kind of stuff that they're using to sell information. You know what I'm saying, to people. And I think, I mean, Kanye obviously knows, and he understands that there are people who really don't want her to become a lawyer, because they literally eat off Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, and any little bit of information that they can use to kind of throw shade on them, or, you know, spill the tea, if you will.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Very well put.
Wow. So look, Amani J says she wants us to know that the image of her is a retake of a black woman who did it first, under the photographer that was an abusive white man boyfriend to Grace Jones and wrote about his jungle fever, which speaks to his point of how folks want to see a woman versus who and how the woman fully is. Exactly.
You know what? They need to redo the movie Jungle Fever for today.
Man.
Boy.
That'd be crazy.
Boy.
It's still
Come on, son.
It's still here.
You got jungle fever. She got jungle fever. Da, 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 da.
X.
So age, how would they do Jungle Fever if they did it 2021? Tell me, how would it go?
They would have a lot of popular black men who got white chicks on the side or white wives or. But I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. It's just how it is. It is how it is. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. It's just people got jungle fever.
No,
people are mad at jungle fever right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what used to trip me out? What was that movie with Morris Chestnut and all them dudes?
The what?
What was it called? Morris Chestnut. Man, I forgot the name. I think it was a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, are you talking about like something married or something like that? Why did I get married?
It could be. Yeah, I think you're close to it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I get married? Or why did I get married to?
It could be that one. The one where dude cheated on dude's well, I think it's called Best Man.
Mm.
I think it's called Best Man because it was Morris Chestnut, and he was a football player. And he was about to beat up his friend because his friend slept with his wife in college. But the thing I was kind of tripping off of what I was saying is what he was saying. I think most of the dudes on that movie, their real lives wives were white. They didn't have black wives.
What? Damn,
if I recall, I don't know the name of all the dudes. It was Morris Chestnut. It was man, I can't think of all their names.
Yeah, it's
the Best Man. Women know
black
all their
folks,
names,
especially big name black folks. But then again, there's a lot of black men who marry black women, and you never hear about them.
Never hear about them.
Denzel Washington, his wife is black. You don't hear a damn word about his wife.
Not even a thing. Yeah.
Nope.
But you hear about all the black men who got white wives. You hear everything about it.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to reiterate.
He was in
Best Man. Yeah.
Best Man.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that was one of the dudes too.
Yeah, so she says it was Best Man and Best Man Christmas, which is a newer one. Wow.
Yes, all
LeBron James, black family. Yeah,
got white wives.
LeBron James. You don't hear about LeBron James' wife?
Yeah.
Look,
Ice Cube,
Snoop. Come on.
Yeah.
We don't hear about that. I mean, Shaq.
No.
Shaq, he was
Shaq, black, yeah.
But they're not together now. But his baby mom was black, right?
But I just want to put it out there: interracial dating and interracial getting married is all good. Cool. Like we love that. We're just stressing, trying to recognize, the black families, black love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But I would go ahead and date me a Latina too, though, because they kind of hood too, though. I'm just joking, but seriously, I have dated black women. I'm not married, so like I super commend you, Naj. Like you and your beautiful wife, you're amazing. Black love is amazing, but like I'm single, so I'm trying to shoot for the stars. I mean, like I don't know where my love is gonna be at.
You know what, bro? I felt the same way for a long time, and I dated all kind of women. But at a certain point, I was just like, bro, I need a black woman because we relate to each other in a way that's unique and that's specific.
Yes.
And I look at my life, right? I don't know how I would feel about myself if I was married to a white woman trying to do black man meat. No. Okay, like it would be cool, it would be good, right? I can't, and I joke all the time. I'm like, I can't bring my white wife to the African club with the dashiki. I can't do it. I'm not that dude. I'm sorry. But I think that there's beauty in all people, in all types of people, in all skin colors and all that kind of stuff. And I found beauty in many different places, and I found love in many different places. And I think that at the end of the day, love is love. Love who you love, right? But I will say I love me some black women. It's nothing like them. I ain't never felt nothing like them in the world.
I do hope to find that black queen. That would be dope.
It would be. And look,
I wish that.
Amani Jade says when her and I met, I was with a white woman, and she thought that was my type, and I'm like, no, that wasn't my type. I just loved all people at that time. Then I was like, I need a black woman. because of the kind of black person that I am, the kind of stuff that I care about.
Yeah, you're too much of a soldier. I get it. Like, I mean, it's conflicted with our soul because
it is.
We have a goal. We have a purpose out here. Like, I mean, like I don't know. Like I said, I'm not married right now, but whoever I'm married has to be in tune
really
with the struggle, really with it down.
Like, I don't want to have to explain it to them.
No.
You know, I don't want to have to educate them about it, like, because I'm already in motion with the shit, right?
Yeah.
I need somebody
I'm already with the shit, yeah.
right where I'm at. Okay.
When the Black Lives Matters protest is jumping off, don't ask why I'm making a sign and going.
Yes.
Why are you going, babe? Like, come. Are you fucking serious? Oh, you just.
Why, bro?
Okay, Susie. Give me 10 feet. I gotta go do this with my peoples.
Exactly. And
that's so funny.
So she asked a question as well in the chat. She said, if funds were unlimited, what vision would you want to make a project of, and what medium? Age, you want to go first?
Sure. Right now, brother. I'm really trying to get my animation off the ground. I'm already trying. I'm shooting for the stars with the equipment I got, but if funds were unlimited, I'll be doing like Fantasia at the house, dude. Like I'll be like on some crazy animation. So
I feel it.
I'm on. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to get my animation up. So that's where I'm at in my life.
Okay, for sure. Bro,
what about you, Naj? Well, I mean, what would you do?
Honestly, bro, if funds were unlimited, I'll do a lot of projects. I mean, really, like, if I could only do one thing, then I would probably build housing for black people, like a black city, a black town. You know what I'm saying? Black state, if you will. But if I could do multiple things, right, I would like to build a video game. Like, personally, I would like to be able to build a video game. I got this idea in my mind for it, and it would be dope, and I would love it. And of course, I would create more music. If I could rap with Kendrick, my rap life would be complete, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the record, I'm trying to put SumOfMan in the corner and put him on the spot, have him commit to finishing our EP. I mean, Naj already have a song recorded, and I'm trying to get him back into the booth. But yeah, this man, he spit. So yeah, I'm trying to toss him some beats and record them. So yeah,
hey, we got a couple in the chamber there that we can go ahead and jam out.
What about you, Roselle? What would you do if funds were unlimited? What vision would you want to make a project of, and of what medium?
Ooh, man, I would do it more on the DJ side of it, man. I would rent out, or if I had as much as I want, I would just literally buy like a hall and just throw some at least once a week, man. Like a party, have like arcades on this end. And then Age, I'd incorporate you with your artistry and put all your art in there. I would do a lot of different stuff, man. I would just literally get a hall and do a bunch of different stuff in there with all the different people. With Trika, Know Better, Do Better, Anna's Historical. I mean, we'd have all kinds of stuff going through there.
That's what's up. I feel that. That's dope. That's dope. Those are some good projects right there. I think we got time for like maybe 10 more minutes or something like that before we gotta get out of here.
Okay. Yo, you wanna jump around? Why don't you like jump somewhere more into the meat of the interview? Like just pick a spot. It's all gems.
Okay. Yeah.
Put a lawyer.
This is beautiful shit right here.
It's all gems. It's so, but and it's shorter. Like this is cool that we always break it down, but this is also cool that we never completely finish it because people need to take it upon themselves and go watch it on your own accord. Like we're just bringing the water to you. You're not gonna drink the whole thing here.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that's important.
Can we part one and part two?
Because we could talk about, I mean, life is a big keyboard, but we could talk about actual rap, how we chop this up, how me and Consequence thing over there.
Let me just. Okay, let me.
I mean, and I do. We do need to talk about that.
But you do know you are our Walt Disney.
Yes.
Like, I want you to know that. Like, I remember watching interviews with you saying like you wanted to be that, but you actually accomplished that. Like when a Yeezy drops, When a sneaker drops, like our community goes crazy for it. Like when you said it, you said Yeezy jumped over the jump man. I don't know if you knew what you were saying, but
Jordan still won't meet with me. I'm trying to meet with Michael Jordan. I'm like, man, it's a song, man. But
he took it personal.
No. Michael Jordan said this thing. It's like, why y'all acting like Virgil made me hot? These shoes is hot. Like this, somebody I met with Michael Jordan that used to work with me. But Nike really ain't had shit since the Yeezys. They can't, but they could get it back. You know what I'm saying? There was a period where Drake I couldn't get no traction.
Okay, but let's go from the Red Octobers.
But it was like I was Nike and Drake is like Yeezy, a rap. Like I'm Yeezy to what Nike is. And now with Donda, you're starting to get some traction back. He put miracles on me by leaning into that.
And you still wearing Nike socks. It's kind of weird.
Nike, man, but I'm wearing it because I'm not no slave to that. This is my partner. Like, tell me this. Adidas could sign Pharrell or sign Drake or sign Pusha, right? But I can't wear Nike? That's pretty one-sided. You get what I'm saying? Right. That's pretty one-sided, especially...
Sorry.
They was losing $2 billion when there was a $15 billion company losing $2 billion when I got there. Now, Yeezy's a $3 billion company and they a $60 billion company. So who got the short end of the stick? How was that engineered? It's not to either we get respect directly from.
Y'all heard that? I think we need to run that back, bro. Cause that was some real shit.
It's a song, man. But
he took it personal.
No. Michael Jordan said this thing. It's like, why y'all acting like Virgil made me hot? These shoes is hot. Like this, somebody I met with Michael Jordan that used to work with me. But Nike really ain't had shit since the Yeezys. They can't, but they could get it back. You know what I'm saying? There was a period where Drake I couldn't get no traction.
Okay, but let's go from the Red Octobers.
But it was like I was Nike and Drake is like Yeezy, a rap. Like I'm Yeezy to what Nike is. And now with Donda, you're starting to get some traction back. He put miracles on me by leaning into that.
And you still wearing Nike socks. It's kind of weird.
Nike, man, but I'm wearing it because I'm not no slave to that. This is my partner. Like, tell me this. Adidas could sign Pharrell or sign Drake or sign Pusha, right? But I can't wear Nike? That's pretty one-sided. You get what I'm saying? Right. That's pretty one-sided, especially...
Sorry.
They was losing $2 billion when there was a $15 billion company losing $2 billion when I got there. Now, Yeezy's a $3 billion company and they a $60 billion company. So who got the short end of the stick? How was that?
Yeezy's a $3 billion company and they're a $60 billion company. They were a $15 billion company and they were in the midst of losing $2 billion when he got there. That means that they were on a decline. It means that they were losing money. That means that they were going to be a $1 billion company in a couple of years. But they went up, like 200, 300 times the profit. But out of that profit, he only seen $3 billion. And he's talking about Jordan, right? We know Jordan got a lot of money. But we know that Jordan ain't seen nothing compared to what Nike's seen.
And Michael does not have the same ownership of his shit like Yeezy does. We know this.
Right.
I mean, if we gonna be real, we know that Jordan is just like a pawn.
Yeah, he's like
he's just like
owner or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's just like a worker. I mean, he's a dope basketball player and all, but he ain't got no ownership of like the brand like that.
Exactly, decision making power. He can't just make the ugliest shoes he want to make. He is different. Yeezy owns the brand Yeezy, and he can do what he wants with it. Really.
Did you hear that he wants to bread out Beanie Siegel for the name Yeezy? He said he's gonna shoot him like $50 million or some shit like that. Yeah. But here's a funny
he gonna make him 5% owner.
Yeah, something. Yeah, but you know what though? Here's a kicker. I bet you Beanie doesn't need all them zeros like that. But in more power, it would be if Kanye produced a Beanie Siegel album.
No, that's true. That's facts. I would love that.
Think about that.
That would be
the equivalent. Like, come on, like honestly, take 25 million and produce Beanie's album. Just Kanye and Beanie Siegel. Come on, man. 20 million. Take 20 million. You get your boy. Boy, Kanye and Beanie Siegel. A full Kanye album with Beanie on the vocals. Come on, that'd be
fire. That'd be
fire. That'd be nuts, man. That would be the 50 million that would be the other 30 million that he didn't get in cash.
Exactly.
Take the 20 in production.
Man, for real. Come on, bro.
Do it for hip hop.
Run that Yeezy.
Yeah. Like after a while, here's the funny. After a while, money doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if me and Ro made a bet, I don't want to bet what's in his pocket. I would never bet my partners like $5. No, like your money's that's no fun. That's boring. Like I want to bet your left shoe. Like have you like walking around like I don't want to bet money because your money it's too easy. Like no, like Beanie's like, bro, no, I don't want all your money. Don't give me a shitload. Give me some production. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I love it.
Come on,
man.
Okay.
I can only imagine.
Sorry, I get excited. I'm sorry.
I feel it. You know what? I think it's about that time we can wrap it up.
All right,
for the peoples. What are y'all last thoughts on Yeezy? Ro, since you're our guest, you want to go first?
I mean, I like him. I think he's creative. I personally think all his antics is what he uses to get attention he wants. I don't think he's as crazy as everybody thinks he is, but that's what everybody likes, drama nowadays. So if you give a lot of drama, everybody seems to want to be a part of it. So I think he's good, man. I think he's a dope writer, producer. I think he's good. I think he's good. I like him. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. I think he's cool. I just think, like I said, what he does, the outlandish stuff he does, I think he's doing that to kind of promote himself because people like that. So that's his thing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, follow up on that, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, so as well mentioned, incredible artist who does have these antics, and these antics, since we always put everything under a hyper microscope with Black people, we look at Kanye like, yo, like, what is he doing? That's idiotic. Like, he's crazy. Like, the mistakes or when he does fall, he falls a lot. But I think down low we have we have more respect for Kanye because he genuinely gets back up and goes hard every time. He falls and we think he's done, or like not even done, but like some of the things he has done, like any other person would be done. And here he comes again, bam, like, and you're like, wow, like on some Phoenix shit, like from calling out the president on the TV, like, wow, he did that and still hit in walking up on Grammy stages and you know what I'm saying, just everything. So
and now this,
and this, like hanging out with Trump.
Yep, I mean,
I'm saying, and like taking like honestly. On some Tupac Machiavelli album cover, Tupac on the cover, like taking blows on some hip hop shit. Like, I'm putting myself out there and I double dare you to throw your best stones at me. And you motherfuckers throw stones at him and want to cancel him. And this motherfucker stays laughing. He's just like, I'm still going. And I'm bundled up with this money. And this interview is short, but he does talk about buying a city. He does talk about Kanye 2024. You should maybe the last 15 seconds, maybe we could play the last 15 seconds before we leave. You could just hear from him. And like he's an amazing artist. As an artist looking for inspiration in the world, he's one of my inspirers. Like he inspires me as a Black artist to keep creating. So I love Kanye. Just like the last 15 seconds, but Naj, do you mind? Like, what's your closing thoughts, bro? Please.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ye is misunderstood in a lot of ways, and you know, at the end of the day, the work is the work, right? Ye's art speaks for itself, and what Ye does helps Black people. Okay, and you, like I said earlier, he says a lot of things that on public platforms that need to be said. Sometimes the stuff that he does it's a miss. There's no person on this earth who's gonna hit 100% of the time. But as he continues to grow, I feel like overall his legacy is what we really needed from a hip hop artist for a long time. And it's been that way since he came out the gate. And he's still doing that, and he's still putting himself in public places. I'm just happy that he's speaking on this kind of stuff right now, and I'm glad about the things that he's been doing in the background. And I think that he probably couldn't talk about all this stuff until now. He needed some stuff to manifest first before he could really be speaking on it. Because sometimes when you speak on shit before it's his time, they don't really come to fruition. You feel me? And so I'm glad that he's speaking about it now, because it clears up the air about how he is as a person and the kind of stuff that he's actually into. Because as he said, and as we see in the media is not going to cover this stuff. You're not going to hear a news story about Kanye West working on the Larry Hoover case. It's not going to happen. You're not going to see a TMZ article about it. You're not going to see an NPR article about it. Not even the most leftist, left-wing shit is going to write about this shit. Okay? You only hear about it on Drink Champs because Yeezy decided to come here and make it a point to talk about all of these things. You know what I'm saying? With other hip-hop artists who he grew up with. Okay? So that I think that what Yeezy is doing is good. I think that what he's saying is needed. And I'm glad that is being said. I'll vote for Yeezy. I vote for Yeezy before anybody else. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't care. I don't give a fuck who the fuck is running. I don't give a fuck what side of the coin Yeezy says he on. If Yeezy run, I'm voting for him.
Yo, this is my boy Carlos's birthday too. It's his birthday today. Let me give my dude
that's what's up.
Carlos happy birthday. Shout out. Love you, dude.
Happy birthday, Carlos. Hey, happy birthday, Senior GGO. And happy birthday, Noir.
What up, GGO?
GGO, that's the homie.
Happy birthday, Carlos.
Yeah, good vibes, good vibes.
For sure. We're gonna go ahead and go out with a biggity bang. Play this last.
Tell me if you know someone that needs.
So this part before.
Yeah, about like the last 15 seconds. That'll be righteous.
You know what I mean? Talking about what the brother was going through.
Appreciate you as a brother. I appreciate you as a friend. I appreciate you as a person that I look up to, because the levels that you went to, we should all be inspired to go there. And we are inspired to go there. And thank you for blessing Drink Champs, because we got about 17 viral moments. So we're going to take a couple of pictures. I'm going to introduce you to my artists. Okay, we can keep going. I'm in.
No, just Ye 2024. Let's go.
That's what's up. Like, I'll vote for him. And we are
Interesting thing to create a genre to